And we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Down. 70. Indy.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Go.
I got it.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29. A gain of 4.
So you got
the tackle made by DeAndre Baker. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Super one, super one.
Joker.
Twist on Travis.
24, check 24. Big Ed. Check 37, check 37.
Obama.
They'll try the left side. Swift. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the Saints' 47-yard line.
Cut. 180.
Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you. Watch twist.
Hey, kill.
Twist.
Cut.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the 1st.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the Saints' 30-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Maverick.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Cut. 20.
Yeah, it's Mike.
Oh, you got deep?
Say. 36.
On 3rd down, Swift. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. This a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Sony Michel, his 1st carry.
Get there.
Sony Michel on the carry. Tedrick Thompson on the tackle. It's a gain of 4.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Falcons 3, Saints 0.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He'll check this one down to Michel. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Hey, Zoo. Look at me. Zipper.
Mike, check 33. 33. Rip right.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
I don't think you got it, son.
Five.
33.
Big rip.
Here we go on 4th, Tannehill. And down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Hey, check. Block 20.
Cut.
On 1st down, Grant. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Watch switch.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Let's go. Let's do it. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. From the 25 on 2nd down, Tannehill. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Ready.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me something.
Go.
Mike, check 33. 33.
In your face.
Hey, Echo. Let's go get it.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Now.
Mike, check 33. 33.
Here we go.
Here's Tannehill. Open man, it's Preston Williams. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Here I come. Here I come.
Here we go with Michelle. Pushing tacklers aside. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Got 3. Three down.
11. Hey, Alpha.
Now gone. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. In for the score. And the Falcons push further out in front. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know.
Oh, this is blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
The Falcons' 46-yard line.
Four receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Second down and 4.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Let's go.
Here's Tannehill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Intended that time for Cooper.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Pick it up, G.
Four down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Shell, shell, shell. Bravo.
58, boys, 58, 58, it's Mike.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hal. Hey, 58.
After the interception, here's Goff. Completes it to Corey Grant. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Stop your whining.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Hold on.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, kill.
Check Mike 33.
Hey, orbit.
Get ready. Get ready.
Goff throwing again. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. That's taken on the 25. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide.
It's caught inside the 25. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Got his man, it's Williams. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Here we go.
Mike 6.
Here's Tannehill. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's one where kicker's watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it. Rats.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone.
We play to win. Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. On first down, it's gone. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be a second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's Grant. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun. Goff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Get it.
Tannehill. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Here we go. Head over.
What we got?
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, check my...
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tedrick Thompson picks it.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
Mike, 58, right there.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st.
1st down, Atlanta.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Watch tight end.
Super.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Hey, high 7.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's got his man on the comebacker. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons. Off play action. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Check. 3 down, 3 down.
Hey, Shell. Smoke.
Here's Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Jordan Jenkins gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Whirling. Hey, Charlie.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And the pressure gets to him again. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
And it's third down. Third and long.
What? 180. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
That's the end of the third quarter of play.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Goff. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down. And his kick is good. And that will bump up the lead again to 12-0. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL and teams can...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Myles Garrett make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Let's go.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0.
3 down, 3 down. Shift, watch the shift. Value 3, value 3.
They'll run on first down. It's Grant, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Play action. It's Goff. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down. Goff now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Check 9, check 9.
To throw is Goff. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Watch 16, boys. 2. Hey, exit.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here we go. Watch 7. Watch 7. Hey, kill. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
On third down, Swift. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, they run with Michelle. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down.
That's good for the Saints.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls in.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. Going up top. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. It's a big play there for the Saints. 41 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back to throw, Tannehill. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. To throw is Tannehill. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They go back to Grant. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 43.
They'll run out of the gun with Michel. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Bullet high.
Now it's Tannehill. They'll find Everett there, complete. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Here we go.
And the Saints,
8-3.
1st down.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, this from 33. And the kick is good, so they avoid the shutout, but still a tough one to swallow here. They only post 3 points, and this game is over.